Good morning. It's very early. It is 6 a.m. I don't normally get up this early, but you know, I went to church yesterday and I was reflecting on a lot of stuff. I'm moving to my apartment like about 4 years ago, and I met this lady, you know, on the first floor where I was living before, and become good friends. I, normally having stuff at my apartment, so I always invite her over. She always come with a bottle, even though I tell her it's okay, just come. But anyway, we become very close, and I went on my vacation in August. When I came back, I found out that she was sick. She did a surgery, and she was talking about retirement, and she said she's planning to retire. So anyway, I moved to another floor, and 2 weeks or a week, she came up to my apartment, bring up a package for me, and we were talking. We sit down, we're talking a while about everything, and she was saying that she's gonna retire next year. Saying this and saying that. It's like a week ago. I called someone, and the person said to me that if I know that so and so is in the hospital. I said, what do you mean by? I spoke to her like a week ago. She was in my apartment. I texted her on Tuesday to see how she was doing, because we are from the same place in Jamaica and I know she have family there. And she didn't respond, only to find out that she's in the hospital. Guys, the reason why I'm saying this, we put a date when we decide when we want to retire. Yes, we put in a date, myself doing that. And I tell you, I had to reflect over the weekend and ask myself, why am I putting a date to retire? Yes, just do what you're doing. And when you get to the point where you feel like this is time for you to go, then you do it. Because see, this lady was thinking about retiring next year. And now she's laying in a hospital bed. Don't know if she's going to survive or not. She's fighting for her life. There were signs. There were signs that telling her, probably was time to slow down. Yes, I know some people financial situation. Some people might not financially enough that, oh my God, if I retire, I can't pay my bills. We all think about that. We all do. But I am saying we have to put things in perspective. We have to, because I'm telling you, instead of we putting a time, our body is going to retire us. Our body is going to stop us. And I'm telling you, my heart is broken because when I see this lady laying down there and I start to think, look, we're talking about retire. Yes. Yes, we want to retire, but when we reach a certain age, we have to know when to stop. I understand people don't probably think they don't have enough, but we have to know when, because our body might be feeling good on the outside, but we don't know what is going on the inside. And this is where the problem is. We feel good on the outside and we keep going, we keep going. This country never said stop. They work us to death. And this is why we have to put things in perspective. We have to come to a point in our lives when we have to enjoy life. You don't retire to die. You have to retire to live. Somebody said that to me and it was so profound. He said he went to the Social Security office at 61 and the lady said, what you doing here? And the lady said, you got to come back in 3 months time when you're 62. And the lady said, I've never seen anybody. Why you want to retire? And his words to them was, I want to retire to live. People say if I retire, what I'm gonna do? Well, I'm gonna be bored. But you're gonna retire and die on the job because your body feels good, yes, and you keep going, but things is going on. I can't stress. I understand people financial situation. I do understand that. Because whether you retire or you keep on working, but I mean, if you reach the age, I can understand if you're at a certain age, you have health issues, you have to know when to stop. Because guess what? If you don't stop, it's going to stop you. And sometimes it's better you can live on what you have. Peace, contentment. You don't have to be getting up 4 o'clock in the morning to be rushing to go to work. 4 a.m. You're getting up. You're not young. At a certain age, you're getting up at 4 something, and then you're doing a double shift, and then by the time you get home at 11 o'clock, you have to be up again by 4 o'clock to get back to work for 7 o'clock. Guys, let us check ourselves. Let us check ourselves. I had some situation at work and I was feeling so stressed, and I had to take a break. Listen to your body. Listen. If you're feeling stressed out, take a time to breathe. I'm telling you, when I see this lady, my heart is broken. In a week ago, she was sitting in my living room. In my living room. And when I saw her laying there, don't know what is going on, hook up with all these machine keeping her alive. So guys, let us put things in perspective. Let us do things in perspective. Let us know when we need to stop. Guys, guess what? We work. We talk about waiting until we whatever. This country tell you, oh, if you delay your social security until 70, you will get 3,000. You will get the full amount. Huh? Really? Yes, as I said, I understand some people. I understand some people's situation. They are not able. So we have to know when. We have to know. We have to come to a place. And we have to put God in everything. Ask Him to direct us. Ask Him to guide us. Ask Him to give us the knowledge. Direct the path. Show us how we are going to be able to make it through. This is what we have to pray for. And as I tell you this thing, make me start thinking real hard. Sometimes we are in a job and we're scared. We are not happy in it and we are scared to take that move. We are scared of taking chances, but it is killing us. The job is killing us. Sometimes we're in a relationship we are not happy with, and we sit there and we let it stressing out. Guys, take a look. Each and every one of us, just take a look at yourself and ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is this life for me? Let us live. Let us live. Life, there is beautiful things out there to do. You don't need a lot of money. Socialize with your friends. Take a day or a week, one day. You don't have to be getting up and going out every day, but find some time to socialize with your friends. Guys, it's very important. And guys, my last message to you all, when you have your friends, check on your friends. Check on your friends. We have a thing to say, she don't call me, so why should I call her? No, let us move away from that. You don't hear from your friend? Call your friend. Let us move away from that. Oh, she don't call me, you don't call me, or whatever. You just gotta call your friends and see. If you care, if it's your friend and you care, it's not about who called who first. We need to move away from that. Because as I said, I text that lady on Tuesday and she never respond. She never respond. And at that time when I'm texting her, she was laying in a hospital bed. Laying in a hospital bed.